Hey, Luke, I'm just curious, how did you feel the team's defense was in the second half tonight? I mean, do you think it was just crazy shot making for the most part by Donovan Mitchell, or do you think you guys had a few breakdowns?
Let me see real quick. Yeah, I think, we started off the game well. And it's just a thing where we got to carry it off for 48 minutes. I thought we did a good job of communicating there in the first half, throughout the entire first half. And then, had a slower start to the third. And then maybe definitely had some breakdowns, but it's stuff that we can fix. It's stuff that we got to go back, look at the film, see what we did right, see what we did wrong, and we got to get better. That's what this team is good at. It's what we want to do. We always want to get better and find ways to help us win. So, credit to them. They played a good game, but we got to be ready to fight for a full 48 minutes next game.
Thanks, Shane. We're going to Miriam.
Hey, Luke. Kind of to follow up on what you just said, how much, confidence does it give you having kind of figured out Dallas in that first round and having made adjustments and just sort of what is that process for you guys? Do you get together as a team with the coaches, just measure film? How do you guys make those adjustments going forward?
Yeah, it definitely gives you confidence. The way we adjusted in the first series against the Mavericks, but that series is over, and this is a new team, a different team. But it's the same kind of process. Figure out what we were making mistakes on, what we didn't communicate well enough, things that we can take away. Like I said, that's what this coaching staff is really good at, making adjustments, and guys are buying into that. So it was a tough one, but we just got to come out ready to go and learn from it, and just be ready to go for game 2.
Law, you can go ahead.
Luke, you came in that first quarter, shot with confidence, and if no one else, it seemed like you had the carryover from the end of that series to this series. How do you kind of translate that from game to game for yourself? Because, you're not going to be a secret to Utah anymore. They're going to expect you to play, and you got to get yourself open. You got to get shots, and, the team is going to have to rely on you. So how do you make sure that against this Utah defense, you can continue to get open and hit consistently?
It's just continuing to be aggressive. They play physical, so we definitely have to be more physical next game. Get into our spots, get into the basket, keep attacking the paint. So, they're making us work. They are. They're a physical team, but we've seen teams like that all year. Teams that play hard and try to get up in you a little bit. So, it's just talking to it. With the team and seeing what we can do to, get guys open, and it's just staying ready, being ready, and being physical on the offensive end as well. I think we did a good job of sharing the ball. And we hit shots in the first half. We definitely missed some shots in the second half, but we just got to keep trusting what we built all year. We got guys that can make plays and knock down shots. So we just got to keep trusting in each other with that.
Thanks, Law. We got time for 2 more. Go to Nick Hamilton first.
Hey, Luke. You talked about just trusting the process of what you guys have built over the course of the season. What are a couple of things that stood out to you in this game that you can emphasize for game 2 to try to get the W?
Just keep attacking. I think offensively we settled a little bit in the second half, but we got guys that can attack the paint and attack it well, and then we got guys that can spot up and knock down shots. Our game, it flows through Kawhi and Paul. There are playmakers, there are leaders out there. So, they got to do what they do. And then we just got to be ready on the outside to knock down shots. So, it's just continuing to attack for 48 minutes. Can't settle. And just, like I said, just keep trusting what we built, and, continuing to flow off of what we did last series, and just keep trusting each other.
Thanks. And David, you could take the last question.
Hey, Luke. Obviously, it wasn't the outcome you guys wanted tonight, but, you did in particular have a pretty solid game. What did you see out there in terms of the way, that they were defending you, or, some of the sets that you were in that allowed you, to kind of get your shot off like that, and that maybe you can carry over into game 2 to continue to have success against this team's defense?
Yeah, I mean, guys they were just finding me. And it goes back to where we were attacking and just kicking it out to open guys. So for me, it's just being ready to shoot. And then with a couple plays that we ran, just some misdirection stuff that works. Coach Lou is good at, drawing up, ATOs and getting open shots. So, it's nothing that for us, it's just continuing to build. And, I think today and tonight proves that, nothing's going to be easy. Even if we got a lead, nothing's going to be easy. And we just got to continue to fight together, communicate together. And it goes back to, like I said, about playing 48 minutes as hard as you possibly can. Because, we know what we're capable of. And we trust in it. We do. We got a locker room full of guys that trust in what we've been doing. So it's just following the plan and taking tomorrow and seeing what we got to do better and, hopefully apply it to game 2.
Thanks for your time, Luke.
Thank you.